EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada and Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Las Vegas Raiders. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. And off we go from Allegiant Stadium. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Man in motion, heading left. Right to the air is Richardson. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Quick throw, taken in, and he is out of bounds at the 45. A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Colts first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a look.
And he will go all the way. Harry McLaurin, touchdown Colts. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. His kick is good. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead.
Raiders nothing. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the ground, this is Ashton Genty. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll go again with Genty. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Isaiah Simmons comes up to end that one.
2-yard pickup.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
A.J. Cole in punt formation for the Raiders.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. On first down, it's Richardson. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
A gain of 19
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
He's made his presence felt throughout this opening quarter. They better figure out a way to slow him down defensively. Otherwise, he's in store for a monster game.
They send a receiver in motion left. From the gun on third down, Richardson. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Colts.
Now a give up the middle. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On second down, Richardson. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Indy.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
DC ready? One shot. One.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Open man. That's Dante Thornton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
First and 10.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is hard. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. A big play there for the Raiders. 59 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that.
To the goal line and in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That touchdown, number 19 on the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Raiders are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Melton now to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Tight, 19 tight. Come on, set.
Receiver in motion, headed left. Richardson to throw here on first and 10. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 7. Out of shotgun, Richardson. He'll get that complete to Franklin. Look at the big guy rumble. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 45 yards. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 7. From the gun, Richardson. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And this is going nowhere. He's going backwards to the 4-yard line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So the two sides going to make that long walk to the other end of the field. It's the Colts out to the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. Back near his goal line, Jackson. He connects with Jordan Addison. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Vegas.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Get this complete. It's Addison again. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards and another first down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride a hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
34-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, Jackson. To the left side here, caught by Addison. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
On 1st and 10, Jackson moving to his right. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play there for the Raiders. A pickup of 44 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
And while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. And once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
And he will get in to the end zone. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Vegas. An extra point attempt to follow.
The kicker on for the point after.
It's up and good. And the Raiders will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Melton now to return. Now an opening past the 30. He gets free. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Carlson able to knock through the extra point. And the Colts have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Daniel Carlson set to
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. A short one taken at the 10.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
And the Raiders
From the 34 now, it's first and 10.
at the 34-yard line.
Keep it on the ground with Genty, and he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Second and 11.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Second down, Jackson. On the move left. So hard to get a shot on Jackson. Getting himself up there after picking up the first down.
It's a gain of
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
taking down at the 41. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
From the 41, here's second down and 7. Once again, it's Genty. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
They'll run with Genty. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. 21 is the line to gain as we hit third down. Jackson. Pass caught right side by Thornton. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Raiders will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Past midfield. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Carlson's kick is good. And the Colts add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. This one taken at the 10. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he gets it to about the 34-yard line.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds. Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Oh, man, open downfield is Thornton. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. A first down throw for Jackson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. Open man downfield, it's Addison. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. To the air one more time with Jackson. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. Now the Raiders going to use their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Jackson. This one not quite on target. Let him too much, and that one falls incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time.
Isaiah Simmons there.
Third down coming up.
Let's go, let's go.
Jackson now. And he's in. Jack Best. Touchdown, Raiders.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Melton now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Okay, break. 19 Lions. 18 Pioneers.
They'll send a man in motion left.
Ready.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. Rolling right. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield. Bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This one from 41 yards out. Carlson's kick is good. And the Colts will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Daniel Carlson set to
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Shot.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 3. Now Genty. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd down, 3 to go. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground.
You've got to keep all your options on the table on 3rd down, and that's exactly what this quarterback did. He's looking to throw it, nothing there. He pulls it down himself, and he's able to convert for the first down.
1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Genty. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Raider first down.
Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the ground, it's Genty. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give him 10 more on that one. And another first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
There he goes again. Now they are in business. Inside the 50. Yard line.
17 more yards.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
At the 14-yard line.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Run right up the gut with Genty. And he's in! Ashton Genty! Touchdown, Las Vegas. Touchdown. 2 more touchdowns for him here. Now 19 for the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
And even though it's just the third quarter, he'll try to draw even right here and go for 2.
For the 2-point conversion.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. And that is not going to work. It's incomplete. Trying to tie the game with a 2-point conversion, but unable to do so. Maybe a little early for this here in the third quarter. They want to get it back now, so here comes an onside kick.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Ready?
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
It's a pickup of 12. First down, Indianapolis.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
That's caught right side. It's Franklin. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot. They'll turn and hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It is 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Richardson. Flush to his right. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. And the Colts are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal. Looks like a design run here with Richardson. And he will take it in himself. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Carlson able to knock through the extra point. And the Colts will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready. Sit hard. Sit hard.
Here's Genty.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Jackson now on second down. That's complete to Diggs. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 25.
First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A run. Genty. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Now it's Jackson. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Vegas. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Now, Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Maybe a little early for this here in the third quarter. They want to get it back now, so here comes an onside kick.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 5.
Come on. Set. Move nice. Go.
Out of a shotgun. Richardson. Out to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
He's got the first down and more than that. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Colts. Now Carlson to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Colts will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. This one taken at the 7.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Push to his right.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd reads, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He's got his man. That's Best. Down the left sideline. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 76 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick.
If they don't come up with this, the game is over. But now, anything can happen. You've got plenty of time, down 3. The first job, make sure you at least get the ball in field goal range to force overtime. But if the opportunity presents, try to win this thing in regulation.
Now Jackson. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Raiders. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The extra point is good, and the Raiders have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Melton now to return. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. 19 Lions. 77.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
1st down, Colts.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over?
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
First down.
A big one here in the fourth quarter. 33 yards.
First down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, Richardson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
That throwaway certainly isn't ideal in this situation, especially when you're trailing at this stage of the game, but no damage done. Move on to the next play.
Second down throw for Richardson. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here we go. Third and a yard. To throw, it's Richardson. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Indy. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
Makes the score.
What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He'll get this off to Genty. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
He'll find Genty at the backfield. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
24 yards.
A gain of 24 through the air. First down, Vegas.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
180. 180. 180.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. A big hole. And he will score. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Touchdown number 3 for him in the game. He's up to 20 on the season.
This is one of those plays that all the offensive line had to do, Mike, was just give him a crease and get him to the second level, because from there, he's going to do the rest. That's as impressive a run as we'll see all year long.
Melton now to return. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line.
At their own 45-yard line.
Mustang 19.
Man in motion, heading left. On first down, it's Richardson. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's pushed out just shy of the mark. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Viking 18.
Here's Richardson. That's out wide for Chubb. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win And that's exactly what he did here.
At the 15-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down and 3.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They send a receiver in motion left. Handoff here, up the middle, and he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. The sound deafening in the dome. It's 3rd down. They'll run here. And it looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough, and they convert on 3rd down.
A pickup with 2 yards.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10.
70.
Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Ready, set.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
They'll stick to the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the 2nd half. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
90, set.
They'll drop to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown.
Makes the score Colts 59, Raiders 56.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. A safe kick taken at the 5.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. The Colts will signal for their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. On 1st and 10, Jackson. There's a short one taken by Ingram. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. And it's 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Jackson now. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end.
Jackson's pass.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
To the
3.
air one more time with Jackson.
36-yard line.
Open man downfield. That's Ingram. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the 1st down and preserve that final timeout.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Ready,
Again, it's Jackson. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Now the Raiders going to use their third and final timeout. The clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Going to need a big play now. 3rd down and long. Throwing Jackson. Headed left, buying time. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. So now, a big spot coming here. This to force overtime. This one is on target, and it is good. And we are almost certainly bound for overtime.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
This is 1st and 10.
79 Broncos.
Receiver in motion, headed left. Here we go. One final play. He's going to let this one go deep. That ball intercepted. And he'll be taken down. That means we are going to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed 1 possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game.
Daniel Carlson set to
4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
at their own 20-yard line.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Now a first throw here in overtime. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the defense has it. A critical mistake by the offense here in the overtime. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the... Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete. Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
So big kick coming now for Daniel Carlson. This one to win it in overtime. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Got it. Ready?
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready?
Up the middle they go. He's to the 10. And he will score again. Touchdown Colts. So it's a win for the Colts. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters. Able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory.
Poses.